It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, on today's episode, we are going back to music from the anime tradition, and I am doing so because I was reminded by a few folks, Doug, it's March of 2026. You have not done any music from anime or gaming this entire year. What are you doing? Come on. The gaming and anime lovers require some content. So I decided to return to the universe of Attack on Titan, and I am doing so specifically because it was suggested to me that we go back and take a look at the opening sequences to Attack on Titan in a very similar way that we did with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure several months ago. I remember that video fondly, and it's done very well here on the channel. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I have found a playlist with 9 videos. And each of these videos are about 1 minute and 45 seconds. There's a couple that are about 2 minutes. And these will take us through all of the openings for this series. Before I do that, just a little bit of information. I know a bunch of y'all who are Attack on Titan watchers know this information, but if you're new to it, like I am, a little bit of information. This was or is a manga series, and then it became a dark fantasy anime TV series. The TV series was produced between 2013 and 2023. They released 94 episodes over 4 seasons of the television show. The series is set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity is forced to live behind these giant walls that protect us from these huge humanoid titans. And the story involves the protagonist, Eren Yeager, becoming involved in battling back against these titans. And so we get to see that story. Previously here on the channel, we've done 5 videos focused on music from this series. We started off with the Attack on Titan suite from Hiroyuki Sawano, and I was immediately hooked on the music. I thought his music was just breathtaking. Since then, we've heard a smattering of titles from throughout the Attack on Titan universe. And like I said, it was suggested to me, hey, the next time you come back to AOT, do the openings like you did with JoJo. So that's what we're up to today. And even though I really enjoy Hiroyuki Sawano's music, and even though he was the lead composer for the soundtracks throughout the Attack on Titan series, the openings that we're going to hear today were not composed by Sawano. Rather, they are written and performed by some of Japan's leading musicians and bands. So let's jump into it, y'all. We've got 9 different short videos, and I'm eager to see what they are all about. And so come along for the ride, shall we? Let's start with opening 1. The song is called Guren no Yumiya, and it's by a band called Linked Horizon. This is a group I looked into a little bit. They are led by a composer named Revo, and I'm eager to hear it. So let's dive right in. This is the opening 1 from Attack on Titan. Here we go. Okay. So that's 1. That's flat 6. Bum, bum. Bum. That's flat 6, and that's flat 7 for 1. Interesting. They got some ups. Driving music. New key. Wow. Okay, so only about a minute and a half, and then there's a little bit of this closing material at the end. I wonder if this playlist is going to have that little closing material at the end of all of these. Well, it wasn't that long, so I'm not too upset about it. Cool. Minor key driving sound, just going. I heard it in 2 different keys there. Really cool. Opening 2 is a song. It's actually by the same group, by Linked Horizon, and let me see if I can say this. Jiyuu no Tsubasa. And the character on the thumbnail looks like they're either covered in blood or something is happening. So let's check out opening 2 from Attack on Titan. Here we go. And it's God Save the Queen. Goes to relative minor. Flat 6, flat 7, 1. Cool. They moved to chromatic third. Cool. Little 3 plus 3 plus 2 rhythm within that 4/4. And back they came. Ratido. That used flat 2, and it got back to, what the hell key are they in? Yeah, thank you. They're in that key. A minor. Yeah. F sharp minor to A minor, a chromatic third. Both of those chords. A minor has an A in it. But the chord that's in A that uses an F is F, not F sharp, right? So you go from A minor to F sharp minor. It has the A in common, but the move, those 2 chords are not in the same key. So you can pivot over that single note and kind of move yourself a quarter of the way around the circle of fifths. Really, really cool. So that was opening 2. And both of those were by Linked Horizon. This one, opening 3, is also by Linked Horizon. And the song is called Shinzou wo Sasageyo! Exclamation point. I think I'm going to go with that pronunciation for now. And let's see how it continues, right? We've heard Linked Horizon giving us some minor key stuff, some chromatic third movements, some flat 6, flat 7, 1 resolutions, cadences. And let's see where they go this time with the music. This is opening 3 from Attack on Titan. Here we go. Same move. Yeah. Flat 2. It's the exact same move, A minor to F sharp minor. Did it again. Little half time. And I like the chorus. Syncopation, they moved it again. So even though these videos are like 1:42 to 45 seconds long, the music is really only 1.5 minutes. And this little ending thing is the result of the YouTuber who put all these together. Well, that one was moving around all the time. And here's what I want to say a little bit about, I don't have my other camera set up today, y'all. Wasn't planning on using it. But when you're in, you can, in A minor, say, you can turn that to F sharp. The A also has the C. They went to C minor too. That's another chromatic third. That C minor chord has an E flat in it. They can go to there, another chromatic third. Guess what? That one can go to there. That one can go to there. It's just outlining minor thirds. That's how they're moving. And they're using the minor third of a chord and just kind of flipping it into that key, into that new minor key. Because normally the minor third of a chord, if that chord is tonic, then that minor third, the third in that scale, is relative major, not another minor key. And that's why it sounds really interesting to us. It's pivoting over that single note, but we're getting into new key areas that way. Really, really cool. Up next is opening 4, and this is a song called Red Swan. And we get a new group here by Yoshiki, who is a Japanese composer. It's featuring a musician named Hyde. Hyde is the stage name of Hideto Takarai, who is a Japanese singer most known for his work with the band L'Arc-en-Ciel. Hope that I'm getting those pronunciations halfway correct. I'm doing my best. So let's hear Red Swan. This is opening 4, and it's from Attack on Titan. Here we go. 3 to the 4. Major key. Minor 4. Lovely. Coming in. Love that melancholy move from major 4 to minor 4. Lovely. Lovely. And it cut off really pretty abruptly. And yeah, they've got that ending. I'm going to go ahead and stop the ending. We don't need to hear that again. Yeah, I heard that one in F. Goes up to the 3. So the high F's up there, then it goes down, and then to there, and then to there, and then it resolves. It's a lovely little move there. And that major 4 chord to the minor 4 chord. When you need another chord, but you're not sure where to go, you can just just change it to minor. And then you can keep going. It's really, really a fun little trick. We're borrowing that 4 chord from F minor, from the parallel minor in that instance. Cool. So next up is opening 5. This one is called Shoukei to Shikabane no Michi. Maybe. So we come back to Linked Horizon for this one. So let's see what they have in store for us. It is opening 5 from Attack on Titan. Here we go. There's the 6. Circle of 5th. Progression. Cool. Got some secondary dominance in there. Another one of those same switches. I should say. Interesting. These go by so fast. I almost want to go back to the beginning of that one because actually I'm going to go back to the beginning of that one. I heard a descending 5th sequence in that, and I want to see if I was right in what key that was in. So, hang on. False start. Back to the beginning. Here we go. So C minor, A flat, F minor, B flat, E flat, A flat, D, G, and it goes to A minor instead of C minor. There's the, there. Back to C minor. Yeah. And it kind of ends abruptly. So stop there. One of the things that in hearing that for a second time that I got, they're in C minor, and they went to the A flat chord, the 6th chord, and then when they got to the 4 chord, F, right? They started a sequential pattern of chords that move by descending fifth. So what's a chord that's a fifth below F? B. What key are we in? We're in C minor. There's B flat. A fifth below that is E flat. A fifth below that is A flat. A fifth below that in this key is D diminished. And then you get a G, which should go to C minor, but doesn't. It goes there. It's a deceptive resolution up to A, which happens all the time when we're in C major in A minor, but C minor to A minor is another one of those chromatic third resolutions, and we hear a bunch of those throughout these openings, don't we? Really cool. So after hearing opening 5 twice, I didn't plan on that. Let's go to opening 6. This is the final season, and it's part 1 of that final season. The song is called My War. The Japanese title is Boku no Sensu, and this is by Shinsei Kamatechan. They are a Japanese rock band from the city of Chiba, which is not too far from Tokyo. So let's hear this one, y'all. Final season, part 1 from AOT. Here we go. The final season. Half step up. They so is what I hear. Woo! Looks like shit's about to hit the fan on that one. Final season, part 1. Another lovely opening, and the visuals there at the end, really ominous, weren't they? I don't have too much to say about that one. I liked it quite a bit. I like all of these. I think they're really great introductions to what we're going to see. You know, they get you in the mood, right? So opening 7, this is the final season part 2. And this one, I'm pretty sure I've heard, or I've heard part of it, or I've heard more of it. This is the Rumbling from SIM, S-I-M. They are a Japanese metalcore band from Kanagawa, which is also quite near Tokyo. And back in September of 2024, I heard the extended version of this. It was by the same band and it was named the same thing. So I'm assuming that it's the same thing. It's the full song instead of just the opening for the show. And quite honestly, y'all, it's been a year and a half, so I'm not sure I remember it much at all. If I remember some of it, I will let you know, but either way, I'm excited to hear it again. This is The Rumbling, and it's from SIM and final season part 2 of Attack on Titan. Here we go. Rumbling, I remember that theme. Dun, 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 dun. There's the metalcore stuff. They're using a little Phrygian mode action there. Yeah. Real heavy. Version of this. And then it goes into relative. No, it doesn't. It stays in minor. But that's a 6 chord. Level 5 to 1. Things are coming down. And the walls came a-tumbling down. The rumbling. All right, I'm going to stop that. We don't need to hear the rest of that. So yeah, from the very beginning, I remember that one, and hearing it in context with all of the rest of the openings that have come before, it's quite a bit more heavy than everything that we've heard before. I mean, everything's kind of been in that popular electronic, it's rock, it's pop, it's the sounds have been understandable and all kind of fitting within a similar milieu, right? But that one was quite a bit more sinister, more dark, more heavy hitting, quite a bit more than the rest of it. I wonder if that part of the final season was like the Empire Strikes Back portion of the Star Wars saga. It was, the bad guys they might win this. They might win this, right? Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it yet. I don't know. I might change my mind. So up next, this is a special theme, and it says it's from the final season, part 3. This also from Sim, and it's a song called Under the Tree, and this is one from them that I have not yet heard. So let's hear this one. This is actually rated a little bit longer, so I'm curious if this one will take a little bit longer to unfold. Let's hear it. Under the Tree from Sim. Here we go.
Where are you at? Where have you been?
Dissonance. More of that Phrygian half step. There's the humanoid titans. Will they be successful? And it moves into a different key. Lay, sol, do. Let me hold you under the tree. So that one lasted a whole 2 minutes before they get to the ending little stuff. I think they were in B minor there towards the end. Wow! Cool music, y'all, isn't it? Really, really fantastic stuff. It makes you want to get involved in the story, doesn't it? And that's kind of the point, right? It's like, hey, this is the stuff that's going to be happening here. You should watch this. Speaking of watching this, we got one more, y'all. And opening 8 is listed as the end. And this is called The Last Titan. The Japanese title is Saigo no Kyojin. And it's we're back to Linked Horizon with this one. And this is the last one in the list. And I don't know what they mean by the end, but let's take a look and see. This is opening 8 from Attack on Titan. Here we go. Children's chorus is an interesting sound. Bum, bum. 6, 7, 1. Tall Titan. 6. Interesting. Back into common time. Sick. This is new. Did the music go away? I'm not hearing anything. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Now I don't remember the whole rest of it because I'm stuck trying to figure out what the ending was like. I'm going to play this again, y'all, and see what I can figure out. Okay, one more time. Here we go. So we get, is it like the kid remembers the story, or I mean, we get the kids chorus and the flutes that just segue directly into this driving thing. So that's flat 6, flat 7 to 1. There's the Phoenix flying away. Six. It's the first time we've heard a meter of 3 in all of these openings, and it's very short-lived. real step. I can't stop my nose from running. It goes black. And I was expecting some music to come forth, but I don't hear a darn thing here. What's the significance of that footage at the end, friends? Those of you that have seen it, I'm really curious. Well, how fun was that? Great music. It makes me, again, I've been exposed to this music now for a few years, and I think every time I'm like, wow, it'd be really great to watch that. I've never made time for myself to actually do that. And I don't know. I think the only thing left for me to do with Attack on Titan is to actually watch the anime. Y'all, I've heard some of the highlights of the symphonic suite. I've heard elements of the score from across the season, and now we've witnessed and experienced all of the openings from throughout the series. And I love a good, David versus Goliath type of story. It's a post-apocalyptic world. There's a wall separating humanity and there's a danger. Do we fight together? Is it one lone leader? Like what's the story like? I'm in. I want to experience it. When I actually get to it, that's another question. But I actually do think it'd be a lovely time. I think I can do it, y'all. So if I start to do that, maybe I'll record myself doing it and share that with y'all. That might be a fun thing. That would probably be for another channel on YouTube. But yeah, I have not been able to get into a lot of new TV lately or new stories. It's been just really busy, and I've just finished co-writing a book, and we've been really kind of going at it from all corners. And it's like by the time you get to the end of your day, it's like, do I have any emotional energy left to really dive into a story? And I haven't been in that mindset lately, but I'm hoping that I will. I'd love to get into a show, and this seems like a really cool one to get into, friends. So Attack on Titan fans, thank you for staying on me. Thank you for suggesting that I do this. I don't remember which one of you it was or which few of you it was, but I really enjoyed getting to all of this music. I had a great time, and maybe we'll come back to AOT music in the future. Maybe the next time you see me reacting to Attack on Titan, it'll be episode 1 of season 1. You never know. You never know. But until that time, friends, I believe that is all for me today. I thank you very much for hanging out with me. We will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.